Nancy Chosen One. Please subscribe. Yes, honeys. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen, honeys. Well, today as usual we are going to talk about relationships, guys, because we love talking about relationships. Not we, but I love talking about relationship any other day. And yes, I am still single. Anyway, honeys, the reason why I'm making these videos about relationship is because I've had experiences in my past relationships, and guys, there are things that we are learning. Like, how do you know that this chick likes you? Like, how do you know that this bro likes you or don't like you? You know, these are very nice topics, guys, because every day it's all about love, honeys. It's all about love. And I know that actually I did not finish my other video where I was talking about, is it really okay to date somebody that you're working with? But I can actually, you know, add a few tips here and there before we even jump into, you know, why are the relationships not working no more? Have you asked yourself, why are these relationships not working no more? Why am I still single? What happened to my past relationships? I know that is what you guys talk about. I know that is what you guys, you know, sometimes wonder. This girl talks about relationships, but her relationships have not worked. Well, guys, we're going to talk about, you know, we're going to talk about a few things, you know, major things, actually, a few major things that, you know, are making relationships not to work anymore. Yes, guys. So anyway, I want to say thank you for everybody that have been subscribing to my channel, honeys. Everybody that has commented, that have liked, that have shared my videos, you know, that have subscribed, that have watched. I really do appreciate a lot, guys. I do appreciate a lot, honeys. And even as you continue watching this video, anyone that is their first time, you know, to watch my videos, guys, you're most welcome, honeys. You are most welcome, and please do stay. Do not forget to subscribe down below, honeys. Don't forget to subscribe down below. So without further ado, let's jump in. I know that today I am too loud, but honeys, it's a weekend. That's the only time that I want to be loud. So before we even go to the main topic today of why are the relationships not working no more, I wanted to, you know, to add a few more tips about, you know, why it's, you know, the question of, is it okay to date someone in the office, a co-worker, colleague, however you want to call it. And the reasons why I was talking about, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. Let me tell you something. It's not bad to date, you know, in the office. But why I am really not, you know, I am not into dating just anyone in the office, is because we have so many immature people in the office, so many immature people, you know, people who are there to just, you know, hit it and move on, you know, and go and kiss and tell other people about you and ruin your life and judge you all the damn time. And that is the reasons why you actually really don't need to date, you know, in the office, because, you know, people are going to ruin your life. They're going to ruin your name. They're going to judge you, and the people who are judging you are the same people who you give yourself to. And that is why you need to really not date in the office, nor unless, guys, you are dating actually a mature person. Guys, we all know who a mature person is. Someone who can actually compartmentalize, you know, when you're working or in the office. He's not flirting with other people. He's not, trying other people out. He's not someone who is just there for fun. Because so many people out there, actually, let me tell you, they're just there for fun. They're not even there serious with you. They're there for fun. They're there to kiss and tell. They're there to talk about their body counts and all that. So that is why you need not to really date in the office. Nor unless, guys, it is somebody that is mature. Mature person does not go talking about you behind your back. Mature person does not go out there and tell everybody that, oh, he you know, I hate that. No. No. Let me tell you. Somebody that is actually mature is someone that will have your back, whether you are there or not. Somebody that will not go with, with the other boyfriends and all the topic is you. Yeah. So that is why you need not to, date people in the office, because they are going to talk about you behind your back. They are going to, tell other people, and then those other people, and then the same people whom you were dating, they start judging you. They start judging you. So that is why you don't really need to date in the office, not unless you are dating a mature person, guys. Yeah. So today we wanted to talk about why are relationships failing nowadays. Before, relationships used to, work. But nowadays, it is very easy to break up. It is very easy, to move on with life. It is very easy to call it quits. It's very easy, to just move on and continue with your life without even having any hard feelings. Yes, guys, that is what I wanted us to talk about, because nowadays, when you look at, especially even in America, even now in Kenya, even now in Africa, people are really breaking up a lot. People are really breaking up a lot. There are so many divorces, and it is only because of few major issues, few major reasons as to why, these relationships are not working. So guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Do not forget to subscribe, to comment, to like, to share, guys. So let's begin. Yes, guys. So anyways, the first reason why relationships are really breaking up a lot, honeys, the reason why the relationships are no longer working, it's because you do not belong to that relationship in the first place. You do not. Let me tell you something. When you get yourself into a relationship, a relationship where there is no connection, there is no connection in the first place, but you're still insisting into trying this out because maybe you've not had luck in relationships, you've not had someone who is actually, trying you or hunting you. And so the first person that comes in your life, you just decide to settle with that person because maybe you're checking your graph, maybe you feel like it's long overdue, it's long overdue. So you're just getting yourself into just any other relationship. There is no connection. And that is why you will find out by the end of the day, after a few years, after a few months, after a few weeks, after a few days, that relationship is no longer working. There are a lot of problems in that relationship. That is because it was not a relationship you was supposed to be in the first place. And that is the mistakes that we have, we make every single time that we are getting ourselves into relationships, because maybe you've been single for a long while, and then all of a sudden you've gotten someone that actually is liking you, and because you don't have a choice, you decide to, and you have a choice, actually, you can still continue to stay single until you get the one, but now you will find that you have so many differences, when you're continuing with this relationship, because there was no connection, there was no getting to know each other well, there was no you thinking, do I really want this or not, or should I just continue waiting for the right one? Yes, guys. So the reason why relationships are no longer working is because there is no connection. That was a relation you are not supposed to have been in the first place, honey. So before you even get into any kind of a relationship, ask yourself, be real with yourself. Be real with yourself. You might be 50 years old, you might be 45 years old, you might be 35 years old, you might be whatever, how old you are. And you feel like maybe you are supposed to be married right now. Like maybe because your friends are married and they have children already. And you are like, I need to do this. I need to have a relationship. And that is why you're dashing into getting into these relationships that you was not supposed to be in the first place. So those are the things that you need to check. You need to be real with yourself. It doesn't matter how old you are. You need to be real with yourself. You need to ask yourself, is this person worth me working out this relationship? Is this person worth me sacrificing myself, to be in this type of a relationship? And that is why you're finding that these relationships are really not working, guys. I know that I'm being so serious right now, because let me tell you something. I've been in relationships that are not worth being in a relationship in the first place, I've been in a relationship with myself when I thought that actually I was having a relationship with somebody. And that is why right now I'm just enjoying myself. in the age that I'm in my third floor and I'm loving myself, yeah. And I don't want to get myself into a relationship where I'm going to regret, you know, where I'm going to have now to divorce someone and because there is no connection, there is no compatibility, you know. That is why relationships are failing, guys. Yeah. I gotta get real with you, because if I don't get real with you, who's gonna get real with yourself? Because you cannot get real with yourself, so I have to get real with you. So guys, I am back with the second reason as to why relationships are really failing. Yeah. So we have horrible honeys, horrible communications. Now that is the reason why relationships are not going anywhere no more, because you're not understanding each other, because you're talking and I'm talking over you, because you're talking and I'm not listening and I'm not receiving, or I'm listening and I'm not receiving where you're coming from. I'm not empathizing with you. Communication has become an issue. Let me tell you something. It has become an issue in every relationship. And you will find, you know, maybe it's the man or maybe it's the woman, they want to be heard and that is their final word. Whatever they say is their final word. And it is that the person also want their voice to be heard, you know. They want their voice to be heard, their opinion to be heard, you know. And the other person doesn't want to listen. And that is why people are breaking up. Relationships are not going through because there is no communication. There is communication, but very poor communication. I am talking, you are talking over me. I am telling you something, you're not listening. But you want me to listen to you. There is a lot of pride even when communicating. You see? These are the reasons why you see nowadays relationships are not working. Marriages, you know, you just find, you know, you are in a relationship, you are in this marriage, you know, and you're just living like you're a single person. So many people are living like that, let me tell you. So many people are living like that because they're not addressing their issues as they're supposed to be addressed. Because people are just want to do whatever they want to do and the other person needs to hear. And especially men. Sometimes they don't like listening to women. Yeah, I want to point that out. And sometimes women don't want to listen to men. But seriously, we usually do listen to you men. So anyway, guys, that is another a major reason as to why relationships are not working no more, because there is horrible communication, because there is, you know, when you're communicating to someone, or maybe you are not even communicating, you are just assuming, you know, when I'm telling you something and then you assume maybe she told me this because of that, and then you decide, you know, to leave this relation and not even talk about it. You know, when you're not addressing the issues that you're getting or that you're facing in that relationship, then let me tell you, by the end of the day, honeys, you are still going to be attacking this person indirectly because of something they told you and you have not addressed it. You are going to be attacking him or her in any way they try to make you feel like, I don't know. So guys, you need to work on your communications in your relationships, whether it is marriage, whether it is fiancé or whatever. You need to work on your communication. You need to be clear. You need to tell them what it is the problem, and the person that is being told about the problem, you need to listen. You need to, you know, listen and accept and receive, you know, and then it doesn't have to be like you're commanding somebody. You have to correct each other. You have to tell your other partner what I like, what I don't like. And the other one, what I like, I don't like. And then you need to know where to meet in the middle. Yes, honeys. Yeah. Because let me tell you, the reason why my relationships have not worked, because I'm the type of a person who goes from 0 to 1,000, honey. And yeah. So I'm also working on myself. You also need to work on yourself, how you communicate, how you perceive yourself, how you perceive what someone is telling you, how you receive it. You need to work on all of those things if you want your relationship to work. Like myself, I'm really trying myself, you know, working a lot, you know, working on myself, you know, things that have made my relationships not work. And actually the reason why my relationships don't work is because I really get mad a lot. Wow, honey. So work on your relationship, work on your communication. Communication is key. Yes, honey. Yes. Let me tell you another reason as to why the relationships are not working no more. There are people who, yes, who talked about, distance, distance is making relationships not work. Yes, it is true. When there is no trust, let me tell you something. When there is no trust in that relationship, it doesn't matter where you at. It doesn't matter where you were. But even if you were close here, you were like this, let me tell you, the relationship would work because you don't have trust with each other. So yes, distance is also another reason why maybe the relationship are not working. But let me tell you something. There are relationships that are actually working very well, being distant and all, just because they trust one another. So if you don't trust that other woman, you don't trust your man when he goes to work and he has to bring food in the table. How else is he supposed to bring food in the table if he's not going to work outside the country or whatever you guys are working? So it has to start with trust. If there is no trust in that relationship, of course there will be no relationship. So yeah, the other reason why relationships are not working no more is because people have become selfish and not selfless. What do I mean by that? People are just thinking about themselves, honeys. People are just thinking about themselves. So I mean by people are just thinking about themselves. This is because in our relationship, it's not just about you receiving, it's also you giving. But now people have become so selfish, they only want to receive, they don't want to give. You don't want to give respect, but you want in that relationship to receive respect. You don't want to be corrected, but you want to correct the other partner. It's a two-way traffic, let me tell you. To make a relationship work, it is a two-way traffic, and we need to sacrifice yourself. That is why we are being told that you have to sacrifice yourself, when you're in that relationship. You have to meet each other in the middle. And that is why, honeys, relationships are not working, because most of us now, we have become so selfish. We are just receiving, but we are not giving. And a relation is about us giving. It is us forgiving. Exactly. You are not even forgiving the other partner. Every time you keep reminding him, you did this, you did that. Every time you keep reminding her, you did this, you did that. If you forgive that person, you remember no more. Let me tell you, this is the reason why relationships are not working no more. Because you want to just be selfish. You want to just receive and not give, honeys. Let me tell you something. When you are, relations are not working is because you are not even forgiving the other partner. They have asked for you, they have asked apology, my English is now beginning to actually go all the way left. But what I'm talking about is, in a relationship, you need to learn to forgive. Let me tell you, you will have to learn to forgive, because nobody was born perfect. We all make mistakes every single day, every other day. We make mistakes. But when you're in that relationship, and that is why I was talking about being selfish, you have to learn to forgive the other partner, because he's not perfect, because she's not perfect. But don't forgive this person, and then every time he makes another another mistake, or she makes another mistake, you are there reminding him of the past. Reminding him of the past, honeys. How do you expect that relationship to work when every time you are questioning him? When every time, maybe, let me tell you, honeys, why relationships are not working. They made a mistake, maybe they cheated, maybe in the relationship. Now you don't trust that person. You don't trust that person at all. Even if he's wherever he is, you're still there, wondering, where the hell is he? Where you need to learn to forgive and forget. And that is why relationships are not working anymore, because people are being very selfish. People are going out there and they're cheating, or maybe they're whatever they are doing, and they're not thinking about the other partner. You have to empathize, to have empathy, on the relationship. You have to have empathy on the relationship. You need to forgive and forget, Yeah. And let me tell you something else, that nowadays, relationships are not really working, is because, people are really, like I was telling you guys, being so selfish. They're always on the phone. They're always doing other things, and they're not even bringing, that attention to their partner. When you don't have you're not giving attention to your partner, this person is going to, you know, withdraw themselves from the relationship. And that is why you find most relationships are actually breaking up, because of a lot of nonsense, because of things that actually we can work out, things that actually we can, you know, rectify. But you see, people are breaking up for nothing. For nothing. When you are, why did you break up? It's because this person was giving me attention. Something that you could have done, you know? So yeah, those are one of the many reasons as to why relationships are not working no more. And we need to rectify these things. We need to learn to communicate. We need to learn to forgive and forget. We need to trust, you know, we need to build that trust. I know trust is built, but yes, you need to build trust with each other, you guys. And don't even forget, another reason why relationships are not even working no more is because, you know, people are not respecting one another. Have you noticed that? They don't respect anymore. Another reason as to why relationships are not working. Actually, I almost forgot this one, and I want to give thumbs up to someone, you know, one of my subscribers, you know, wrote to me reasons why relationships are no longer working is because people don't want to apologize. You know, there is no way you can forgive someone that has not apologized to you. In this generation especially, people don't want to say sorry. You know, sorry goes a long way, honey. And that is why we need to learn to apologize. Because how do I forgive you if you have not apologized? You need to start learning how to say, I am sorry, honey. I am sorry. I am sorry. It goes a long way. But someone is going to hold a grudge in that relationship because you still haven't apologized. Because you feel like you're too pride, like you're such a big man or you're such a big woman, you cannot even apologize when you're doing wrong. Now that is why relationships are not working no more. Another reason why relationships are not working no more is because people are lying. They are not actually, you know, meeting their promises. They are lying every time. They tell you they'll do this and they don't do that. They will do this and they will not do that. They will change it. They are not changing. Those are the many reasons as to why relationships they are not working no more. Because they don't want to say sorry. Because they don't want to, you know, apologize, say sorry, I am sorry. They don't want to do that. They want to lie and continue lying. Relationships are failing nowadays because people are really lying a lot, honey. And we need to stop that. We need to stop that. We need to stop that because let me tell you, another reason why relationships are not working is because, you know, there is a lot of fights. You fight a lot. You fight a lot, like every other single day. And maybe you're fighting because of, and that is why you're fighting because of pettiness. And the reason why I'm talking about, you know, this is because the reason maybe you're fighting a lot is because there is no connection. Maybe you guys have forgotten how to love each other. Maybe you have forgotten even why you guys came together, you know? And that is why you're finding these relationships are not working. These relationships are not working. And you need to look at that. You need to look at that. You need to work on yourself. You need to work on yourself so that relationship can actually work. I'm talking a lot, right? So anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. And if this is your very first time here, you are most welcome. And do not forget to subscribe down below. If there is anything else, guys, that you want us to talk about, do not forget to comment down below. Do not forget. If there is someone that is actually going through all of this, the reason why I'm doing this video is not because I have you know, a PhD on relationships, but it's because of the experiences that I've had and things that I've seen in other people's relationships, and that is why I am very comfortable when I am making this video. So anyway, guys, ciao.